Welcome to Reclaiming Me, the podcast helping women with complex PTSD heal the lasting impact of childhood attachment wounds so you can release people-pleasing, soften perfectionism, and learn to trust in relationships, beginning with the one you have with yourself. I'm your host, Cindy Payne, licensed professional counselor and trauma specialist. Today's Midweek Reframe is all about learning how to notice the very first moment an emotional flashback begins. And once you see it happening, what you can gently do next. You know that feeling when you're going through your day and everything seems fine, and then suddenly something inside you shifts. It's small, it's quiet, and it's fast. And before you know it, you're feeling overwhelmed, maybe ashamed, scared, or like you need to fix something that isn't even broken. That moment is the doorway into what we call an emotional flashback. And today, I want to help you notice that doorway sooner and step through it with compassion. So emotional flashbacks don't just start with thoughts. They actually start with sensations. Your body whispers the warning long before your mind tries to explain it. So I'm going to give you 3 early signs to watch for. The first one is what I call the drop. The drop is a sinking feeling. It's a sudden heaviness. It's a hollow feeling in your chest or stomach. For me, that drop can come with a bodily heat. It's a heat that I remember back from my childhood when I got caught doing something that was unacceptable. With that drop, a story starts, and that's number 2. Your inner critic begins to wake up. You start to jump to worst case scenarios. You assume someone is upset with you. And this happens at lightning speed for some of us. And so we don't even realize that it's happening. Sometimes we just launch into survival mode. Number 3, the pull. You suddenly feel younger. You want to hide or freeze. You lose access to your adult clarity. So again, it's where that prefrontal cortex of your brain, responsible for decision-making and groundedness, just completely disconnects. These are your clues: the drop, the story, and the pull. It's not proof that you're broken, but proof that you are remembering. So your body is acting out of loyalty to an old survival pattern. So I want to share a personal story with you all, something that happened recently where somebody texted me with a simple, "Can we talk later?" And for a recovering people pleaser and complex PTSD survivor, this is hell. That was it. There was no tone, no context. There were only those 4 words. And with that, my whole body reacted. It felt like someone had knocked the wind out of me. It felt like that familiar childhood panic that said, "You are in trouble." But nothing was actually wrong. That moment used to send me spiraling, and now it's a cue. It's a signal that there's a younger part of me that's rising up and asking for reassurance. And that shift in awareness alone is life-changing, because once you name it, you can work with it. Also, just a disclaimer, this is not an overnight fix. I know. It takes practice. For me, it took years of practice before I could really get to a space where I knew exactly what to do, to swoop in and to comfort instead of hiding, fixing, all of the things that come from CPTSD. So I want to add a little neurobiological context. And if you've ever heard of Dan Siegel, he is a pioneer in neurobiology. He's a neuroscientist and therapist, and he calls this approach "name it to tame it." He explains that when we put words to our emotional experience, it connects the emotional brain, the amygdala, with the thinking brain, the prefrontal cortex. This connection helps regulate the nervous system. Naming the emotion, even in a simple phrase, gives the adult a bridge to the overwhelmed inner child. So when you notice the drop, the story that kicks in, and the pull, naming it is the first step to taming the nervous system hijack before it escalates. So here's a simple practice for when you do notice an emotional flashback begin. This is simple, it's gentle, and it's doable. Something that you can use in the moment that you feel that drop, story, or pull. This is called the 3-sentence anchor. So take a breath, and when you notice that internal shift, say, "This is a feeling from the past. I am safe in the present. My adult self is here with me." That's it. 3 sentences, less than 10 seconds, a tiny moment of reconnection. But the beautiful thing is that your nervous system is listening. And again, over time, it starts to believe you. I've even started to incorporate a 4th step, which is to actually visualize the current adult me sitting with the child version of me. And I let that adult version of me take as long as she needs. So a quote to carry with you. It's a line that I love by author Meg Barnhouse. And she says, "It's never too late to be the person that you needed when you were young." Emotional flashbacks are not failures. They are invitations to become that person. So as we wrap this week, I want you to remember these 3 things. Number 1, emotional flashbacks begin in the body before the mind. Number 2, the drop, the story, and the pull are your early signals. And number 3, when you feel the shift, see if you can use the 3-sentence anchor to pull your adult self back online. This is a feeling from the past. I am safe in the present, and my adult self is here with me now. Thank you for being here with me today. Next Monday, we'll have a special guest, and you can always connect with me at cindypayne.com or on Instagram at cindypaynerooted. This is Reclaiming Me. Heal your childhood attachment wounds, release the shame, and reclaim yourself. Thanks, everybody.